Hey guys, it's me, Parker. Welcome to my channel. I'm doing sign readings today. I don't know who I'm reading for. This is weird. I've never ever done this in a reading before, but the Chakra Wisdom deck wants joy. Oh, that's nice. Wants to lead, wants me to pull a card right now, and I don't even know who I'm reading for, so after I do that, I'll pull from the Heaven and Earth deck until I just heard manga, so okay, the manga deck, until I get a major. I don't know who I'm reading for, so sure. I'll do one more shuffle and then we'll find out who this reading is for. Getting a lot of root chakra off the cards I just saw. Okay. What wants to come through from the chakra deck? Okay. Why this deck? Impartiality. Oh my gosh. Okay. So I've never, this is one of the root chakra cards that I saw when I was shuffling, and I was like, ooh, that root chakra energy, which is like our survival instincts, our tribal domain, our connection to Gaia, directly to Gaia. It's a lot of things. I've never noticed this in this deck, okay, but I haven't read the description meanings for this deck. I should have by now. That's my bad. Stupid of me, but I haven't read them. Impartiality, this one always throws me for a loop. But of course, you know, I always get impartiality, sometimes I get balance. This is really, really funny, especially with the card that's showing. Okay, so you see her. I've never seen this, and I've owned this deck for a couple of years now. I've used it in readings, but not that often. I've certainly never led with it like this. The paint cans say, where is it? Pain and ain't. Paint. Just holding paint cans, balancing paint cans. Pain and ain't. I've never seen that before. Maybe this is a Gemini reading, but look. Impasse underneath. Perfection. Whoa, this is block. This is blocked up ass energy. It looks like a root chakra blockage. Wow, that's a blockage. Perfection to me, that screams of ego, being very, very small within oneself, expectations of oneself for self-expression with that, the yellow, the solar plexus energy, powerhouse energy, right? Look at that red coat, that red cape. This is a root chakra blockage for someone. Grounding will help you at this time, definitely, but root chakra blockage for someone. And there's some kind of, there's a blockage there. We'll get more on that. And then we get acceptance. Acceptance. Pain ain't. Beautiful. I love it. Okay, so who am I reading for, Spirit? Look. Oh my God, Spirit's talking to you guys about this. Pain ain't. Ain't pain. Acceptance. Wow. Okay. Who am I reading for? Ooh, that's ego or mind games, doing people wrong. Hangman, I already did Pisces. Sorry, Pisces. The Star, Aquarius. Ooh, you could be a cusper for sure. Could be an Aquarius, Pisces cusper, or you could definitely have Pisces in your chart as an Aquarius because it is your sister sign. So of course the planets, a lot of the faster moving planets are in sync with the sun, you know. Very similar transits for a lot of them. The Tower, ooh. The Tower, whoa. With impasse, that's the Tower, that blockage being bursted wide open, whoa. And then underneath that we have miracle. Yes, root chakra blockage being busted wide open. So let's look at this impasse and perfection. For Aquarius, please. It's funny, I'm doing the signs backwards now. It would be really, really funny. Really funny if I got like Capricorn or something. Next. You know what I mean. Getting so distracted right now. I'm so sorry. I just like zoned out so hardcore. Focus. Ooh, so again, this solar plexus energy that's like beaming out of this person, right? It's either projecting personal power in a way that's like rooted in this blockage, whatever this blockage is for you. Again, we're clarifying that, right? Or it's like the miracle is this transformation into acceptance and this pain being transmuted here. I'm seeing it two ways. It's like a gift is being given, though. Okay, what is this blockage all about, Spirit? Sorry, I keep sitting on my scarf. It's really annoying. Tell me about impasse. Where's the Fool? The Three of Swords. Wow, the Hierophant. A lot of worried energy on the bottom. This is like acting out of one's own beliefs. A block. A block in that. Yeah, again, this is so vague, Spirit, about this blockage, but with this impasse, like this is like stepping out bravely, starting a new cycle, being like, if the Fool was a person in this card, it would be this bigger person that's like beaming their personal expression, right? Energy. And this is like morals, like traditions, rights, values, like what's best for you, like your power, kind of like in a way. There's a block here with that. Definitely for some of you with the cards that are underneath that, there's like sleepless nights and like really focusing and latching onto with that blocked root energy, a disconnect, a past relationship or soul contract, work, friend, love, otherwise just others, the pain associated with the soul contract, or like hanging on to like wanting to like revive something with someone, and it's blocking a new start for you. It's blocking, you're not grounded, you're not with that ain't pain energy. It's like it's very much pain, it's very much active pain, but there is this transformational energy, and then there's like this, whoa, that's a lot of freaking Scorpio. You could have Scorpio in your chart or be dealing with a Scorpio, but this is like the Grim Reaper cutting that pain out. Look, it's Spirit. There's that person holding their heart like that, the freaking pie cutter, the pie thing, like, oh, like just focusing so much on the past, this blockage. They're just rooted in this blockage of the past in their heart space, right? Just rooted in it. And it's almost like they can't see the gift. Like, it's hard to describe the energy that I'm feeling, but then here come, where was it? It's death. Like, was it underneath this? It's like coming in, it's like cutting it out, like Spirit's like, whoosh. And it's funny because Judgment was underneath that. Judgment, like, Spirit is here big time. This is like totally being cut out, let go of, cut right the fuck out. Like, seriously, this energy's got to move because it's a major blockage here. We have the World and then the Fool. That's the end and then the start of tarot. Just saying, and there's like, this feels very external to you. It could be driven by Spirit. We do have Miracle here. We also have Wisdom. Facade is under that, like realizing the truth about a situation, becoming impartial, ain't pain anymore energy. But this is like boom, the Tower striketh, a lot of scorpionic transformational energy because of this blockage. Wow, it feels external to you. It feels like Spirit could be by way of an actual person, because we did have the Two of Swords, but it feels like Spirit with this, and there is a dancing, like, ghost lady inside Miracle there. But it feels like gaining understanding about a past situation that's been hung on to for a really long time. Or mind games, trickery, being treated like shit, basically. And just focusing on that and getting so rooted in it. Not seeing the bright side or the miracle of the situation. Anything else about impasse? Oh, wow, there's healing. And again, she's healing. She's holding that sword of truth. Wow, there's that Piscean energy again. I wish I had my other book with me. I don't know what I did with it because I didn't do readings for so long, and I don't know where it is right now, but I love that one. But yeah, I'm not going to read from that other book for you guys, but this is a lot of hanging back and healing, or like trying to heal. I think this has been a process of like, in trying to heal from this, there's been so much focus on it that it's actually prevented healing. It's actually like, you're stuck now in this process. The energy's not moving. That's a lot of introspective healing energy, but again, look like how red he is, and he's just strung up. And she's got her eyes closed, hanging on to this process, right? Focusing on it, right? And she's got her eyes open. Spirit's trying to like get her to look at this slice of pie that's coming from the whole pie, and she's just focused on the whole pie, which would have been the past situation and pain. However that resonates to you, and this is like magic. There's something there's a miracle in this slice coming out of this pie. But the focus isn't on that right now. Or in this impasse energy with this blockage. Wow. Holy shit. For some of you, this is like straight up like a player or someone that you had a romantic feelings for, and they ended up becoming like the worst version of what you didn't know that they were. Like, you know, like a player or someone who didn't have your best interest at heart, or who you like really like put a lot of maybe even obsessive thought, or I just heard character into, like maybe you played them out to be like a certain way or a certain character in your life, and they just weren't, or they just had a lot of options and it looked really good, and they fucked with you. That's not for everyone, obviously, but it made you feel really small with that perfection energy and that blockage. But we have a magician here. Magician with the Five of Swords, like that is manipulation straight up. Again, it doesn't have to be a lover, it can be anyone. In this reading, it kind of looks like, I mean, obviously the Two of Cups showed it's soul connections that we're talking about here, however that plays out for you. It doesn't have to be a lover or a potential lover. This feels like someone that you weren't actually involved with, but either way, whether you were or weren't, it could have been just a very sexual relationship based off what else came out with that. But that's like straight up manipulation, man. Like, I'm doing me to get what I want however I want it kind of energy, because then we have a Queen of Wands underneath. Red queen there. With a lot of options and confusion, illusion, that blockage. Very sexy, charismatic queen. Like, I'm sorry, but the Queen of Wands, and maybe you might not know this. Don't live your life based on what tarot tells you. This feels like someone who's like been blocked because of this for a long time. Queen of Wands, very seductive, charming, magnetic queen there, manipulative even in the shadow energy, with a fiery magician there, and a Five of Swords is kind of screaming manipulator, mind games, with that options there, that options energy, and then we have being left out in the cold and dark here. Yeah, just, it feels like a standard tarot. I'm sorry, it doesn't have to be a lover. Again, don't hang on to that if that's not your story, but there's a situation here where somebody's like sat in this, focusing on this situation and the pain it caused them for so long that it caused a major blockage. And there's spirits like in here, like trying to get you to see like this ain't pain, because look at the energy of that person or situation that just came out. It's like not very authentic. Not very authentic energy. Just saying. So let's look at acceptance again. This slice of pie, that cherry, it's just, it could be just shifting your focus to the slice of pie, right? And sometimes it's like, oh my God, you know, I don't want to like, making this is realization and clarity. I don't want to make anyone feel like shit, because sometimes people go through really, really horrible, horrible situations. It doesn't have to be something trite like a lover that sucked and misused you, although I'm not saying that's trite either. I'm talking like really traumatic things. I've been through a lot of them myself, so I'm not trying to like be on a soapbox or belittle anyone. But having been through what I've been through, I could focus on that. But sometimes even the slightest fucking grain of silver lining or perspective that you can gain from a situation like that is what you have to focus on, so that it doesn't prevent you from living the rest of your life. This is about shifting focus. Wow, this is like a lot of inward focus. A lot of trying to heal and feeling blocked from it. But it's almost like too with these two paint cans, like one of the cans says pain and one of them says ain't. Sometimes too you have to fake it till you make it. You know what I mean? Like, because this is really stuck like in past energy, right? Not moving past it. Trying to like heal from it to the point where that's all you can focus on. That's just what I'm getting. Sorry to sound like broken record, but with pain and ain't, that's a balance, right? And she has a choice to let one of those cans drop, right? So is she gonna hang on to the one with pain, or is she gonna hang on to the one with ain't, right? Weird message. Weird message. Acceptance. Yeah, this is you guys. Oh my God. You may have been very, your pride could have been hurt by this, or your morals, or what, like, you could have felt like, what was right was slighted here, or betrayed, something that was morally right, somebody acted immorally in the situation. But look. You guys, you can't make this stuff up. That's literally this person staring at the Three of Cups is like losing an opportunity, or boredom, discontentment, focus on the wrong, not the wrong things, but like the things that aren't leading to growth, right? And there's spirit here, like trying to offer this perspective, this magic, this silver lining of this situation. Or it could be an opportunity as well that's not being looked at. This could be someone focusing on a situation that's blocking them, as opposed to, hey, look over here. Focus on this. See a different perspective. See this cup, right? Open your eyes to it. Drop the pain, right? I just heard ain't shit off that ain't card. Okay. But wow, you really can't. Spirit's trying to get you to see something about this pie piece here. Whether it's the silver lining, the lesson in the situation, or an actual opportunity that you're not looking at because you're so focused on something else. This deck. What is it that Spirit's trying to get them to see here? The Hierophant. What is right? What is morally right? Ooh. I mean, that is your right. That is what's right to you. Your soul. Tell me about this cup, this cherry pie, the moon. For some of you, it's taking a risk. For sure. For some of you, this is like fear to take a risk because you have a whole cherry pie. Why would you go after a slice? And Spirit's like, please. See this. There's a lot of different ways this is playing out. Oh, the Page of Wands. Wow, that's Spirit. That is Spirit big time. Could be an actual person. That's news, that's communication, that's like exciting communication, creativity, youthful, passionate, but look. Oh my god. He's holding the new path, right? The new expression or communication or news. It could be news as well. Just like I think that's you guys. Really taking this, seizing this, right? This can be inspiration as well, creative inspiration. Wow. I think you guys know exactly what this is. I think with this blocked energy, you're blocking yourself because you're just not, you refuse to act on it for whatever reason. It could be out of fear of getting pain, and that's why ain't pain is coming out, because it ain't going to be painful. But I think you know exactly what this is, and you're just like, nope. And that, you hanging on to that cutter, that the Ace of Wands is actually embarking on the Fool journey, the new path, this opportunity, like hanging on. This is 3 fucking decks now. Sorry, I swore a lot in this one. Sorry, pardon my language if that offends you. But hanging on to this so tightly. For some, again, I'm getting the message about hanging on to pain of the past or focusing only on that and not going into a passion. This is passion, creativity, excitement, youthful, adventurous energy, right? Youthful, again, this is one slice, but like, just like, I am in my impasse energy. And again, for some, it is stepping into your personal power here. But whatever this, like, I think you guys know. I really think you guys know, and you know what Spirit's trying to get you to look at here. If not, and you might be conflicted about it, conflicted about taking this journey here, there is a 10 of Cups underneath that, just saying. 10 of Swords, 2 of Pentacles. You could be very reluctant to embark in a situation that, again, either you have a whole pie and this is just a slice. It's a major risk. The Fool is a risk. Again, pain or ain't, right? Very conflicted energy. Hanging on. But 5-5, that's a lot of conflict too. This Jesus playing out so many different ways for all of you. But Spirit's really trying to get you to see this energy. Like, look at that. That's 3 different decks. And that's like a very... This came out to clarify impasse. Not moving on this. Oh, that's funny. Not moving on this is causing a major blockage. Major blockage, right? And whatever this is that Spirit's trying to get you to look at here, it's a miracle. Whether you're tapping into inner wisdom about the truth of a situation, if it's a past situation, gaining understanding about the silver lining in that situation, no matter how awful it was, for your own sanity, so you can live your life. Or there's an opportunity here that looks like a slice and you're like, well, I have a whole pie here, and Spirit's like, trust me, it's a miracle, right? And then for some of you also, the miracle here is having the courage and the wisdom, like seeing something, allowing to see something in a different way here, or take that risk to drop the pain can, right? And go with ain't. Like, very interesting reading. That's crazy. But I wish you guys all the best. This does look like good energy. It is good energy being moved into here, but it requires action. And if there's something, there is another group I'm picking up on, because we did have the Tower that came in. Temperance is here. Spirit's in on this. Spirit's with you on this big time. And again, for some of you, you're undecided as to whether this is like beautiful, amazing opportunity, or it's just going to lead to pain, or, you know, but it's really a juggling act. This speaks to morals and commitments as well. There's options, a lot of options for some of you, or someone had options. But yeah, too many messages. I'm going to leave it at that, but I wish you the